Today I thought we'd just make a really quick little hat. So first click on your portrait to open the user menu, then go to the My Stuff tab, then click the little plus while you're on games to open the new game page, and just click an empty game. If you already have a game, you don't need to do this. I actually have a sandbox I work in all the time. Okay, so when you first open the editor, if you've never made your own item before, you may be in basic mode down at the bottom here in the bottom right corner. Make sure you've clicked over to advanced mode so you can get out all the buttons and panels that I'm going to show. Okay, so I'm going to open these back up. I just had these hidden while I worked on things. We're going to get rid of Bob here. We don't need him. Now, we're just going to pull out this cowboy hat. It's beautiful. You know, I can walk into it and put it on. If you want to take it off again, you can put the garbage can in your scene and then you can walk into that and interact with it to take your hat off. But what if I wanted a different hat? It's actually really easy to make a new hat using this template. We just need to switch the voxel object. So if we click on the hat on the ground and then click over in the entity panel here on the left, on the part that says voxel object, that expands all these properties that we can change. And there's lots of fun stuff in here. We could make a transparent hat and stuff. But the part that we're interested in is actually just this voxel object. So you'll see if I click here, I can put some other object here. We'll just use this heart, for example. And now I have a heart on my head. It just so happens that right now there is a hat voxel object in the starter object, so we're going to go use that. But you don't have to. You can use any object you want. And let's change the colors to start, I guess. And maybe I'll sort of change the type of shape that it is. Just another note, if you see me doing something here in the voxel object editor and you're like, I don't know where that tool is, I've never seen it before, it also has a basic and advanced mode down at the bottom right corner. So if you go into advanced, you'll be able to see the same things I have here and try out all the different tools. Okay, so we're done our hat object and we're just gonna really quickly save it. Okay, back in our testing game, all we have to do now is go click on the hat entity, and remember we just dragged out one of these example ones from the template bar. That's all we're using here. So I could have dragged out any of them, the pirate hat, anything, but I dragged out the cowboy hat because it's kind of the same shape as the one I'm doing. Then we click on the one in our game, and then we click here in the voxel object selection. We can click the hat we just made, and now if our character walks into it, we'll be wearing that new hat. That's all there is to it.